What is good, YouTube? Got another airsoft gun review. As you can see, this is the SEMA RPK. All right, I'm gonna do a side view of this gun. Let's see. I'm gonna start from the front of the gun. You can see that flash hider. I did take off the orange tip, so there's that. Got that front sight. Got the bipod. Got that cleaning slash unjamming rod underneath the barrel. Got the mock gas tube. Got the wooden foregrip because it's real wood. See that wood grain? Very beautiful wood. Got that rear sight. Got the numbers, meters in red. Got the charging handle, which in fact you can pull. And it reveals some internals. They could slam it forward. Makes a nice sound. No clink to it though. Got the extra long magazine. So you know everybody wants the extra long magazine with the RPKs. I'm just playing. Alright. Enough with those. But this is the OG RPK magazine you've seen. Got the mag release, the trigger guard. Trigger. Gotta have it on safety because I didn't have it on safety. Got the plastic grip, and then the nice wooden stock. I already got the 7.4 volt LiPo battery put inside this gun. Alright, I'm gonna be doing a shooting chrono of this gun. You'll remember that first click is full auto, then the click all the way on the bottom, the semi-auto. So I'm gonna do semi-auto. Alright, here we go. First shot. Let me turn on the chronograph. This gun is very hard to chrono because I don't have a stand for it, for the chrono. Looks like it's not even reading the gun. Yeah, this chronograph ain't reading anything. It's kind of disappointing that it isn't even reading anything. It's like no BBs are going through it. And I'm hearing the BBs hit in the backstop I got. Yeah. It looks like this ain't feeding, or I mean the chronograph isn't working. Well, who knows why. It's pretty disappointing, but this gun is gonna be shooting around like 380 FPS, something like that. I do believe it says on evic. And I do remember chronoing this gun before I did a review, and I did shoot around that much, close to 400 FPS in stock. Alright, now since it has a high cap magazine, what you gotta do is you gotta turn the wheel. You gotta keep turning all the way, because I have heard of people say that these electric guns suck and this and that they aren't good. because you got to turn the magazines upside down or the gun upside down like that to get it to shoot, which is not true, because you gotta see. I don't know if you heard that other click. That means it's done winding. So after that, you gotta stop. I don't know if any of you guys watched Isai Yevans made a review on one of those AKs, and he said you gotta turn the AK upside down because it didn't feed properly, only upside down. It's because it didn't wind the magazine all the way. Because I have that exact AK, and you gotta wind the magazine all the way just like this one to get it to feed. Otherwise, you gotta turn it upside down. That is great. Alright. I'm gonna be shooting the backstop full auto. So click up. Here we go. Let the RPK spray. That is a 7.4 volt LiPo battery in there, because I did get the package that came with the battery, because the battery space is very limited. You only get this much battery space. This is like solid, so you can't do anything through here, only here. So it's a very small 7.4 LiPo battery, but it's pretty decent. The battery has been charged for some time. But alright, that is pretty much it with the SEMA RPK. I am to deploy the bipod. There's this little latch right here. Push that down. The bipod springs open like so. You grab the bipod, put it towards the front. Now the only negative things I've heard about these SEMA RPKs is the fuse where you put the battery in. The wires have a fuse where they say it burns out pretty quickly. So that is kind of a downside. But I've heard this guy say that you could pick those up at like hardware stores and stuff. Like you should have some there, because if you look for them on like eVic or these airsoft retailers, they're gonna sell them to you for, you know, a bit more pricier. Well, actually a lot more pricier than if you get them at these stores. What you gotta do is it's very easy to open up. It's just a plastic shell and then the fusings is inside. What you gotta do is just take that out, the blown fuse, and put a new one in, and the gun should be ready to go. But yeah, this is one of the lightest and one of the more affordable MGs if you're looking to get an MG, because as you know, with the higher costs of everything, literally, it's very hard to get any of the other MGs. My first MG was the M60. Got that like 2 or 3 years ago, I believe. Almost 3 years ago. But that was when the costs were still not that high like as they are now. But I got that one on sale, so I saved myself a bunch of money. That gun was very heavy. It was like 18 or 20 pounds, so it was a lot heavier than this one. A lot more bulkier. And overall, it didn't work very well. It only lasted about 2 months before it broke. I might end up doing a review on that gun just to show it to you, but it doesn't work. And I did buy other gearboxes for it, and then they didn't work either. So that's just a very faulty gun. And then there's other MGs, but they're very expensive, very costly, and honestly, they aren't really needed if you're in an airsoft war. You don't really need MGs. They're just a lot larger in size and length and weight. They weigh a lot more. Yes, they have the capacity of BBs compared to like just rifles, you know, or other smaller guns. SMGs and stuff like that. But with some of those, you could get drums for them and just put a drum with it, and they're lighter. So it doesn't really need it to get a full-size MG unless you're just a collector like I am. But yeah, they're just more heavier. It's like 9 or 10 pounds. So it is pretty weighty. After some time you will start to feel it, but not as bad as like the M249s and stuff like that. Nowhere near as much as that. But yeah, if you do want to pick one of these up, I will be putting the link in the description down below, because I did pick this one up off of eBay. They had this one out of stock for the longest time as well, and I finally got my hands on one not too long ago. And yeah, it's a pretty great gun. It's one of the most, like I said, lowest cost MGs. I wouldn't really say affordable because it is still costly, but if you do get it, I just recommend you get the one with the battery and smart charger, because that battery is the one I have connected to it right now. Well, yeah, that is pretty much it with this video of the RPK from SEMA. Alright, until next time.